Hey, Brian with Exit Realty HGM. Welcome, and we're talking about better versioning and the 5 areas of better versioning. And today is about learning, one of those other foundation pieces to not only your business and your life, so that really you have a strong foundation to stand on. And as you try to scale your business, and we're in the real estate space, so as agents try to scale their real estate business, you're standing on a strong foundation of principles and daily habits so that you are allowed to sustain success with your agent work for a long period of time through any market cycle. And learning and being a continuous learner, a lifelong learner in your specific space is super important. It's an incredibly important component to that. And you have to dedicate, every day to this. And one thing that we teach in our agency here at Exit is something we call 3 for 10, which is a very simplified version of learning that you spend 10 minutes a day, and that's it. You just have to time block that 10 minutes. I do it in the morning to learning, and you're doing a piece of learning in 3 different areas. So if you're a real estate agent, and this works if you're an insurance agent, if you're a mortgage broker, it doesn't matter the sales industry that you're in, but in real estate, we encourage our agents to learn one thing in 3 different areas. Okay, so your local market, your industry, and your business, because real estate agents are running their own business technically. They're 1099 independent contractors, so they need to learn about how to run and operate a business. So that's one. Something about their local market, so the market where your office is, the neighborhoods, the businesses, what's happening in the infrastructure of your local market, and then your industry. So we're in the real estate industry. So what's happening? What are the mortgage rates? What's on in the news? What are the bigger picture real estate space things happening as you read the headlines? So you devote 10 minutes. It's called, again, 3 for 10. Learn 3 things in a total of 10 minutes. In those 3 areas, one thing in those 3 areas. So if you do this, right? So today you do this, you spend 10 minutes and you learn 3 things. You learn about the solds in your local market. And then you learn about, tax saving strategies for your business. And then you learn about the mortgage rates, which is about your industry. So those are the 3 things you've learned today. It didn't take you any longer than 10 minutes, and you're 3 things smarter than you were yesterday, right? So it's a kind of a keep it simple sort of approach to this. And the dedication to this over time is where the power happens, right? So if you wake up in the morning and tomorrow you look at the active inventory in your local market, and then tomorrow you study, tax deductions for mileage in your business, and then you also, read about 30-year fixed versus a 15-year fixed, mortgage, or you read about blockchain and its effect on the real estate industry, or just something, and now you know 6 things more than you did 2 days ago, and so it goes on. And if you do that for 365 days, right, you learn 1,095 new things in a year. And if it's a leap year, like 2020, you learn 1,098 new things in that year. And guess what? You're smarter. And you didn't even know it, that you got smarter, until you're standing in your community at network events, or you're out for coffee with people, business associates or network events, that kind of thing. And, people talk to you. So I'll give you an example. One thing that I track almost daily are the active listings in our communities here. And so I'm always tracking the inventory. So that's a for sale sign in a yard that doesn't have a contract on it. And in this community, it's between 135 and 150 every day that we have active for sale. It's a normalized inventory. 8 months ago, we had 71 one morning. So that told me a story about our market's depleted inventory. Today it's 121. So we're getting back to normalized. And if you go to the Business After 5 and you walk in and there's a group of people there that are business professionals in your community, and you've been doing 3 for 10 for a dedicated amount of time, you have things to talk about that are natural to you. When somebody says, hey, how's the real estate market? You can say, well, you know what, normally there's 135 to 150 homes for sale here in this community, but today there's 71. And they're going to look differently upon you. They're going to really view you as a professional that studies these things. So 3 for 10 is very powerful. It's one of the other founding kind of those building blocks that you need to be able to stand on to scale to great success. And that's what we call better versioning. Have a great day.